Hi, Leo Nation. This is going to be your reading for the beginning of June. Happy Gemini season, you guys. Hope you're doing well. This is good for any placement of Leo in your natal chart. As always, keep in mind this is a general reading, so it is not going to resonate with everyone that watches. Things could be opposite and roles could be reversed as well. If you want to book a private reading with me, Leo, the link to schedule a one-on-one with me and to check out Human Design is down in the description below this video. If you're new, welcome to Soma Chandra Tarot. Please subscribe and hit the bell so you know when I read for your sign. Leo happens to be my all-time favorite on planet Earth zodiac sign, so I'm really happy to be here with you guys. My favorite sign right now is Soma Chandra Leo. Leo, I got crazy downloads for you earlier today. So much excitement. I feel like you guys are working really hard towards something. I am seeing evidence of that. And I knew that I needed to do a deep dive. There's a lot of stuff coming out about career, abundance, money, what you're working towards. Your human design activations are gate 18 in your spleen center, which is about what your instincts are telling you about something and being aligned with abundance. So analyzing for joy in gate 14 in your sacral, you're aligned with abundance. First of all, you are a pattern corrector right now. Some of you are really good at seeing something that isn't working that needs to be corrected. They call it the pattern corrector in this deck. And I like the name of that for Gate 18. It's really about, it's not an easy job, Leo. In the beginning of June, y'all are just going to intuitively and instinctively look at systems, structures, patterns. It could be going down in your kitchen, your backyard, your home, your relationship, your family, in particular in career. And you're probably going to see it in anything to do with finances, business, money, how you align with abundance, maybe what your budget looks like. You and another person may butt heads on money and finances, but you're all about correcting a pattern. First, you're going to analyze a situation for joy. Does it make me happy? Is everyone happy in this scenario? If we're all not happy and I'm not happy, something's not right. Something's not working. You're going to see those kinds of patterns right now. So you may share corrective advice with others without being asked, and that can lead to their annoyance, or people just don't want to hear what they're doing wrong, but you are going to see it. So stay focused on the positive and remember your intention is to realign, to live in flow with joy, okay? Right now, beginning of June is about harnessing energy correctly so that you can become an expert or an authority in something without a fear of imperfection. It doesn't need to be perfect. It just needs to be going in a good direction. You will be correcting patterns, analyzing whether or not things are bringing joy into your life and the lives of others that like you care about or you work with. Yeah, it's like if it's not happy, we're not doing it. What's going wrong so we can get to what's going right? You're going to be doing quite a bit of that. Also, I love gate 14. I wish I had it active in my sacral. This is what you respond to. This is a gate in your body that's coming right out of your sacral. It's what you're available to. It's what you respond to. And basically, gate 14, you smell money. You smell money, like you can smell it. It's time to analyze scenarios that you're in, Leo, and say, what's working here? What's not working here? No, it doesn't need to be perfect, but we're not doing it wrong anymore. And we're definitely going to be happy while we're doing it. Oh, and is it leading me to abundance? You want to be aligned with abundance. You have a prosperity mindset. I know that's right. Leos often do. Some people say Leos are workaholics. I'm like, I think they just want to be proud of the things that they do and they create. So right now, prosperity lies all around you and you need to pick up on the blessings that are leading you towards that path. Use your instincts. What is your sacral responding to? If you are a generator and you have a sacral response, you will be able to feel paths that will lead you towards material advancement, okay? And a lack mindset brings more lack and frustration. So you may struggle to spend money or not know the right things to spend on or invest on right now. Trust your sacral response at this time, Leo. It's leading you towards an elevation. Your body is leading you towards a transformation instinctively, okay, from your sacral. You're meant to be connecting with abundance at this time. So flow towards the money. Show me the money. Make it happy. But there is the Four of Pentacles here. With death, you may need to change something. Four of Wands, Queen of Wands, the Sun. Okay, some of you are thinking about moving. Some of you, maybe the place you work, you're like, I feel good here, but I feel a transformation taking place. I might not be able to afford the rent at this place if you're an entrepreneur, or maybe where you live. There is maybe something that you want to invest in, but you're afraid to, or someone else might be afraid to invest in you. I also think you guys are working really hard right now, like working really hard. I also think you're really praying for something. There you are, and you're being really strong, listening to your intuition. There's that Four of Pentacles again and the Ten of Wands. What are you doing right now, Leo? Here's the Nine of Cups. It is making you happy. Some of you aren't sure you're on the right path. It's like, am I making enough at this job? Do I have enough for a foundation moving forward? Some of you are thinking about moving. You're packing, you're moving. Do I want to live here? Do I want to keep working here? I'm also hearing some of you are just working really hard and saving every penny. It's not easy right now. You're being strong. I think you're listening to your intuition. She is like letting her sacral chakra lead her. Like, am I aligned with abundance? That's very important to you. I also think that you're keeping quite a bit to yourself right now, and people might be like hurting your feelings a little bit. Because out of the love oracle decks, this could be you and a boss. This could be you and your current romantic partner. It could also be a potential romantic partner. Like, you take it as it resonates. Because there's more stuff about money and abundance. What came out of the romance deck was let go of control issues, allow this situation to unfold naturally, finances and career. It's about money. Financial issues are affecting your life or your love life right now. And unrequited love, there's not enough attraction or chemistry to keep the relationship going, but there is attraction. Just stay in the moment, have heart-to-heart conversations, express feelings. Okay, I am hearing a really strong message for singles. It could be a guy that you're dating, a person that you're dating. I'm getting the sense that you might have met them through work, at work. It's not that serious. I'm hearing this scenario the strongest, where some of you have like a person that seems to have it all around you. They're also a little bit of a control freak and a show off. They might seem a little shallow. They may do very well financially. There may be something about like what you do for work. Like, they may say to you, this is beneath you. You should have a different, that could even be like your father. I do have the Emperor here. Is this your dad saying, why are you working this job? You could be making double this if you came and worked for me. Or I'm hearing one of your parents might work for the federal government. You should come get a government job. Like, they're kind of telling you what to do. There's something about your financial situation, like what your yearly income is, your salary, where you work, that they look down their nose at. I do see a guy looking down his nose at you. So if someone doesn't like you because you don't make enough money for Mr. Moneybags, like you don't impress him enough, walk on. Like, he's just in a different place in life. He places importance on different things than you do. Don't feel bad about that person. Because it could be in reverse too, where like, there's someone that you're dating or interested in, but the two of you you live a very different lifestyle. You make very different salaries. I do get the sense that this guy may make you feel bad about yourself and act like he's better than you, like he makes more money than you, or I'm hearing it. It's like bullshit. It's like, oh, barf. No, thank you. I'm also hearing that this could be with a romantic partner or a boss, real estate agent, someone like that. There could be property, the way you handle money and finances. There's something. Also, some of you are thinking about doing different with career. Like, you may have seen a person have quite a bit and you're like, you know what? I can have what they have too. I'm not feeling it with my current career. Your boss might be really controlling. A husband might be really controlling. There are control issues surrounding career and finance, and whether or not someone's feeling it with you or you're feeling it with maybe a certain career path. They're saying you attract love in the moment if you just stay in the present moment. Stay in the present moment. I'm hearing that you're going to get synchronicities about what to do next. Trust your divine timing. Again, you're aligned with abundance, but make sure you like it too. Like, it's not all about the money. Okay, we just want to make the world dance. Okay, I'm hearing that song. Like, it can't just be all about the money. You have to make sure it's correct and it makes you happy. I get the sense that someone is really trying to influence you in some way. I'm also hearing that you and a partner may be thinking about going into business together. I'm hearing that you might be a breadwinner suddenly and their ego is bruised. Okay. Some of you are super psychic. I can hear you. Boundaries, firm boundaries are needed right now. Abundance. You've done the work. Abundance flows to you, but patience. Okay. Boundaries, abundance, patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. Different pages. You and this person don't share the same vision. You need some time apart and get some distance to think about it. Okay. If this is your romantic partner, your husband, your wife, if this is a boss, if this is someone that you're dating potentially, you're on different pages about lifestyle, where to live, how to run a business, how to earn money, that kind of stuff. You need to have boundaries surrounding money and business and finances. I'm also hearing someone may be kind of a gatekeeper if they're an investor. If they're an investor, they don't want to invest. Just let your plan change. Like, trust divine detours. I'm hearing some of you go, Jesus Christ, if it doesn't work out with this investor, I have to go see another one. Yep, you do. You don't want it to work out with the wrong person, Leo. You and this person don't share the same vision. Okay, but everything will unfold in divine timing. Someone may be being very boundaried with you. I'm also hearing that some of you, someone said they would invest in you and now they won't. Okay. What is it with the people with the money? God, I mean, it's important, but it's not everything. So the overall energy of the person around you is the Seven of Wands. The way they feel about you is the Moon. 2 cards came out for the way you're being seen. The Ten of Pentacles and the Magician. Okay, Magician, manifesting. What you need to know or your advice is the Eight of Pentacles. Keep working or someone's watching you work. And the final outcome is the Five of Wands. Okay, let's just start with the end result. This is what the beginning of June is going to be like. So the Five of Wands is like the mud pit of life, okay? And like, could people be getting along better? They could. But this is mostly a lot of competition, competitive ideas, and it's not the Three of Cups, but it's not the Five of Swords. Like, it could be a little bit more collaborative. It could be a little bit more creative. There's a lot of competition around you right now. There's a lot of people with a lot of differing opinions. It's like noise. It's just noise, right? And clarifying this is the Seven of Pentacles, the Seven of Wands, and the Three of Swords. I think this is kind of irritating you. I think a part of you, I feel like this is your job or something that you do. And you're like, you'll have this deja vu moment. You might be triggered by some stuff from the past. I see that some of you maybe low key have some like old triggers pop up and you're like, not today, Satan. No. Don't bring your fight to my yard. Get off my lawn. It's like, what am I doing here? These people drive me crazy. This is kind of stressing me out. I'm also hearing something about like, no, your kids can't come in here. They're all sick. You haven't been. I'm also hearing something about like maybe with those of you that are parents, it's like kids that aren't vaccinated aren't allowed into a Montessori school or a play group or a sports team or something. You don't know what to do about that. I'm hearing like I'm not really getting along with all these folks. It will be a little triggering from past stuff. It's okay. I'm also hearing someone like try to tell you that you have too much competition in your field for what you're doing. So like give up a dream. I feel someone discourages you. And you're like, I don't know, maybe they're right. And I also feel like the environment will test you just a little bit. And you're going to have to be like, don't bring your germs in here. Stop making me second guess myself. Look at her. She's like, what are these fools doing? I do think you'll stop and kind of low-key rethink your life a little bit. I also think that people will not leave you alone. This could be family too. Like, get out of my face. Get out of my face. So with the Seven of Wands, this is someone saying, get out of my face. I kind of feel like this is someone that doesn't like what you're doing or is saying no. Maybe they have a bunch of people asking them for help. Well, that's because they show off. They wear all their money on their sleeve. The Emperor, the King of Wands, and the Nine of Pentacles. This could be 2 people that work together, that run a business together. It could be a father-son business. It could be 2 aspects of the same person. This Emperor here is Aries. He's very much got his shit together, but he does like to be in control. He is not messing around. The King of Wands, he could be an entrepreneur. He's leaning in. He's listening. This could be you too. For my masculine Leos, like, you have a good opportunity here. You think you're worth the money. You think you're worth 90K or more a year. And you're like, nope, I'm not going to accept any offer other than what I asked for. Someone doesn't like that. There may be a competition with another masculine. I'm mostly hearing that this guy thinks his shit doesn't stink and he's amazing. I'm like, why do I get the feeling that this guy kind of thinks he's God's gift? I also hear that if this is a husband or a romantic partner, they really see themselves as having a strong, grand vision. I do have the King and Queen of Wands, Leo, as similar to the King and Queen of Swords. Like, King and Queen of Wands both have a very determined side. They have a healthy ego that they want to fulfill. He has a grand vision. She has a grand vision. But he sees himself making all the money. He also maybe sees himself as a provider as well, or in turn, he doesn't want to invest. I hear if it's a casual dating thing, this guy really wants to impress you, but he also low-key wants you to think he's better than you. Why am I saying low-key? Someone must say that a lot. My daughter says it a lot. I don't know why, but it's like ish on the down low. They do look a little stuck up. They also have a controlling side here, and they think they hold all the coins. Now, the way they feel is the moon. They could have Pisces. Oh, heaven forbid we pop their little fantasy dream about money and where things are going. But clarifying this is the Eight of Swords, the Queen of Wands. I think that's you, and the Eight of Pentacles. Okay, they're not feeling something here. They are confused. They are emotional. Things are not as they seem. This person's sort of wandering in the moonlight, and there's something they don't want to see. You, my Queen of Wands. Why not? You look good. Look, even your little doggy thinks you're good. And working. I feel like this person's saying to you, again, if it's a partner, it's like, I don't want to see you working. I make more than you, and that's how I want it to be. I don't like the idea of you working. Your ideas bother me. Meanwhile, you're looking at all the deets, and you're staying up all night, and you work like a dog, and you're very focused. I think you're very studious right now. They don't like that. They're concerned about that. It could also be someone that wants to take credit for your work, and they don't want to see that you've done all the work. They don't like that, and you are doing the work. Clarifying this, or you are the Ten of Pentacles to the Magician. Now, it came out like this. It was not the Magician to the Ten of Pentacles, which is manifesting your own abundance. Some of you, like, you work for a company and you're their it girl or their it guy, like big time. Especially for my masculine Leos, maybe you think your boss might be a woman, or they may hire someone that you don't think is right for the job or something. Some of you work for something like there's already quite a bit established, and you work maybe in that company, in that building. You work for this corporation, and you're their magic man or you're their magic girl. You see yourself aligned with abundance and right, which is true. Like, you could be married. This is like all 10 Pentacles, a karmic empire, but it's giving you a platform to use like your best skill set. Like, you can just like go for it right now. I'm hearing a lot of you are doing a lot of experimentation. Like, you're trying this, you're trying that. You're not afraid to fail. You feel like a newbie, but you're excited. You have a natural aptitude for what you're doing. I mean, you're magic. That's the Magician. Some of you have Aries in your chart too. Ooh, Aries and Leo together. That's amazing. And so this is clarified by the Wheel of Fortune, the Three of Wands, and the Ace of Wands. I feel like this is you. Whatever you're doing now, you're still imagining more. I think you have a lot of stability in the beginning of June, and I think it's making you feel really confident to like try some stuff, do your stuff. You're letting the Wheel of Fortune spin. You're hopped on the wheel. There you are, right at the top. Fixed sign energy. That's your energy. And you're thinking about the future, and it's like you're imagining something new. You're imagining something new. Either that or someone's imagining something new with you. But I think that they need to let you do your thing. I'm hearing someone say, why do you work for this company? Like, why do you do this? You could be better. You could be like me. It's like, you're not afraid to do the hard work. And they're like, yeah, well, I've already done the hard work. And you're like, okay, well, that's fine. But I mean, I'm still not quite there. I'm doing this. I feel like this person does try to show off. There's something about you, like they want you to be different than you are. I'm hearing some of you are like really down to earth. You work with your hands, you roll up your sleeves, because what you need to know or your advice is the Eight of Pentacles. That is more work, 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 work. And clarifying this is the High Priestess, Temperance, and the Seven of Swords. Okay. Leo, I think someone watches you while you work. I think they pretend they don't. I feel like you see them and they see you and nobody says anything. I also think that a lot of you, I'm going to be a little sweary, are kind of like, fuck you people. Like, I don't have time for, I'm sorry, what are you all doing? You can show off to me. Y'all can fight. I'm over here, like I work at night too. Like I look at details, I'm practicing things. This is perfecting something to a level of mastery. Leo, don't forget to look up at your accomplishments. You just look like a workhorse right now, but it's like you're into it. You're quiet while you work. You listen to your intuition. I think you give a lot of bullshit the cold shoulder. And I do think you're being patient with Temperance here. And I think this person could be a Sagittarius. I love Sag. They're my favorite of the fire signs. Like you're best in show. They're kind of best in category. But sometimes they can be a little snobby and aloof. Like they're not as like open and loving and gregarious as you guys are. You may have a Sag around you being a little aloof, jealous. It's almost like they're jealous of you. It's like they disapprove of you. I also think this person doesn't like to get their hands dirty. And you're like, yeah, well, I don't mind getting dirty because I'm in control of everything here. I think that you're going to ignore this person for right now. And I think that you should. This person is giving you the cold shoulder. They know what you're doing. They're watching you. Don't let anybody steal your ideas either, Leo. I think this person's just sort of disapproving. And again, it's like all this mayhem or whatever. So I was like, all right, show me the person overall around you. I did pull out an oracle deck and dropped cards for each of you. This person is the Nine of Pentacles again. And then the Six of Pentacles. Okay, Mr. Moneybags. Okay, this looks like an investor or someone wants to pay for things, take care of things. He's got money to throw around. He wants to do something. And then the Six of Wands. I think this person does have an ego. That's one of your cards. He wants to be successful, and then the King of Swords. Okay, I've got a bunch of different kings showing up here. This might be the guy to invest with. I could just see this could be a different aspect of the same guy. I do think this guy likes to control where all the money goes. They like to get a lot of recognition. He does look, I love the King of Swords because I'm an air sign, but he does look a little stuck up. And I wanted to know, I was like, okay, well, this looks like equal give and take, paying for something. He is proud of himself. He is a bit detached. I hear he has a cold side. And I clarified the King of Swords and I have the Ace of Swords. I hold the Sword of Truth, the Two of Cups. Let's talk, the Seven of Wands. Leo, this person doesn't like something that you're doing. I think that he really wants to be in control. I think that someone like, also, if there's a couple different people paying you attention, someone wants to groom you and block you. They want to control you in some way, or they care way too much about money. If you and your partner are thinking about starting a business together, or like, he may keep hearing no for work and career, but you're doing fine. He's afraid you're going to make more money than him. Hopes and wishes, the four-leaf clover, luck is on your side, but then pride and ego and marriage. Okay, if this is a single person, they have very high standards, and you need to know that. They do want to have a new beginning in life. They do think that luck is on their side. I think they think they're always lucky. They do have high expectations for themselves with hopes and wishes. And they also think they deserve everything here, pride and ego. Okay. I'm sorry, whoever you are. Are you coming at Leo with pride and ego? Newsflash, dude. Leo teaches all of us about how to do pride and ego in like the right way. So I think this is kind of cute and funny. He could have Virgo in his chart. I think this person has high expectations. I do think he's stuck up, and it's like, I only marry someone that like fulfills all of my hopes and wishes, and it has to be Gucci, and it has to be this, and it has to be that, and I have to be in control of the money. Oh, and I'm better than you, and how dare you work with your hands for a living? And it's like, what the fuck? What? Or this person has very high expectations. Very high expectations. This could be another person entirely who's actually like saying, no, don't talk to him. Talk to me. I'll invest in you. I'm the one. I'm the one. Okay, you can have like a business deal with me. There's a couple different kinds of people here, and some of them have ego and pride with a lowercase e and p, and someone might have more healthy pride and ego. Choose the right person. But I feel like this person just thinks they're kind of better than you because it hurts your feelings, because your cards are, I think this is a response, inadequate and vulnerable, and then fresh start and determination. You're on the right path. You feel rejected and confused. Okay, someone might have turned you down for a job, or Leo, if something rejects you and confuses you, ignore that. You're on the right path. You're aligned with joy and abundance. Something or someone around you in the beginning of the month is going to make you feel vulnerable and inadequate. Maybe something new that you're doing and someone's just like poo-pooing it and saying it's not good enough, or they don't like it, or they don't trust it. But you're determined. It's not I can't do it. It's I can do it. Okay? Like, someone's making you feel this way. It's someone else's pride and ego. Don't let them think they're better than you, Leo, okay? Your hard work is going to pay off. You are in alignment with new, cool ideas. I mean, I know you love the wand. You're a fire sign. I know you love that. So be determined. You have a fresh start. If this isn't working out, you need to go somewhere new for like a career path. Like if this is a boss or something, or your dad who's being an overbearing jerk, they're making you feel that way. It's time for a new fresh start that you're determined towards. You're on the right path now. And I can see that. You got like mostly all major arcana. The sun, there you are. All the lights in the stadium are on. You're happy. You're in alignment with spirit. You're in alignment with spirit, and the glass is half full. For you. You are giving other people the cold shoulder. You are divinely guided with temperance. I'm hearing some of you have Sagittarius in one of your big planets, or in Mars maybe. And that's how you attack like career and growth and money and expansion. You're like, bitch, please. I am in alignment with joy, and luck is on my side. And I'm going to give anything that bothers me the cold shoulder. Watch out for putting on rose-tinted glasses, though, and pretending you're not hearing things you don't want to hear. Because I do think you're going to keep a lot to yourself. You're going to blow off people that bring you down. There is something that will bum you out in the beginning of June, and it will piss you off. Either that or you're fighting with a Pisces or a Sag. I think that you feel good, and someone in the beginning of the month will make you feel bad. And you're like, you know what, asshole? That's what I'm hearing you say. Like, stop trying to make me feel insecure. Like, a part of you does want to fight. You do. Like, you're confused, you're emotional, a part of you wants to fight, but that's underneath. On the surface, you're going to do that Leo thing. This is very similar to strength, which is like, you can't dim my light. I'm going to shine, and I'm going to blow off anyone else that thinks less of me for that. You're going to keep your fight to yourself. If you hear a no, or anyone makes you feel inadequate in any way, Spirit is with you, Leo. You are on the right path. You can do it. Keep going is what I'm hearing. Keep going. You're on the right path, okay? And I feel like someone just like makes you feel bad and hurts your feelings because they are being shitty or looking down on you or something. They don't even know. Okay, I do think they watch you work. I don't care what they think, Leo. I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing. You create your own luck and your own new beginnings. You have great ideas, and they're worth working towards, and they're worth exploring, and I'm really proud of you, and I think it's awesome. I don't know what's his face. I don't know who all these men are. I'm hearing something that my feminines need to hear. You don't need any of them. You don't need him. You don't need him. You don't need him. You can do it on your own. And it's time to start thinking about it. Entrepreneurs, you hear me, you know what I'm talking about. Believe in your badass self. Because, I mean, it's going off. Yeah, so that's what's happening right now. Like, you and other people aren't going to be on the same pages. You're going to see what's going right and what's going wrong. Look for the joy and correct the patterns that aren't working. That's not an easy job, but you can do it. You can be very compassionate and diplomatic, feel alignment with abundance, and go in that direction. Don't let anybody seduce you with their damn money. You could make your own. I think that's what this is about. You can do it on your own. You're on the right path. That was badass. All right, Leo, that's the beginning of June. I hope it resonates and I hope it helps, Lion Gang. Link to my website is down in the description below. I'm always listening to the universe for you, Leo Nation, because I love you guys. And I'll see you next time.